Hey guys, and welcome to the trading channel. Welcome to this week's structure-based trading video. I hope you're all doing well and trading green. In this structure-based trading series, I go through the market and point out key levels of structure out on the daily chart. This is all in an effort to help you better understand how to point out key levels of structure where the market may turn around, and also how to read structure in general. And as you may have guessed, with this being episode 6 of the structure-based trading series, there is an episode 1 through 5. And I'll put a link to that playlist in the top right hand corner of your screen along with in the description. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos, then I'd like to say thank you for checking it out. My name is Steven, and I am the owner and head trader at thetradingchannel.net, a Forex educational website that helps traders on their journey to becoming profitable. We offer tons of free content like this here on YouTube, including strategy tutorials, structure-based trading tutorials, and even some videos on trading psychology and discipline. Along with that, we also offer a training program called the EAP, which unleashes a massive amount of organized training on completely rules-based strategies that I use in my own personal trading, and also on trading psychology and discipline, which are going to be some of the most important aspects of your trading. With this program, you also receive email analysis from me 3 to 5 times a week, pointing out trades that I'm planning to take in order to help you better understand the strategies that you learn in that training program. So for anyone who's interested in learning a little more about that program, I'll leave a link in the description below this video and also in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Otherwise, make sure to check out some of our other free content here on YouTube. You can find all that by typing in the trading channel on your YouTube search bar. So in today's video, I'll be going through the top 5 pairs and pointing out the key levels of structure on the daily chart that I'm paying attention to in order to look for trading opportunities in my own personal trading. And also we'll be taking a look at a couple of trades that we made based on last week's structure-based trading video. If you want to make sure you're alerted when I come out with new structure-based trading videos pointing out my key levels of structure that I'll be paying attention to for trading opportunities, then make sure you click that subscribe button while the intro and disclaimer roll, and I'll be right back on the other side. Hey traders, and welcome back. So we're going to start off today's analysis here on the euro dollar, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you can see, the euro dollar is now pushing up above our previously pointed out resistance level from last week's structure-based trading video. And with that being the case, I'm really not interested in another shorting opportunity here on this market. If you saw my video titled My Potential Trade Setups, then you will remember that we had a one target winning trade on this pair yesterday. And we also tried going short this morning in the EAP, which unfortunately ended up being a loss here on this trade. So I'm not interested in trying to short this market again from this level. What I'm actually waiting on at this point is, since we are already above our previous level of resistance, I'm waiting to see if this market can break and close above our new daily resistance level right here. Now, if we do get a break above that level, what I'll actually be looking for is a pullback to our previous structure levels in order to get an opportunity to go long up to this next daily level of structure at 1.1344. So that's what I'm currently waiting on here on the euro dollar before attempting any trades here on this pair. So let's zoom out and check out our levels. Our nearest resistance level now at this point is going to be 1.1344s. And if the market gets to that resistance level, I'll be looking for an opportunity to go short on this market. Our red line of resistance is now going to end up turning into support if this market closes above where it is now. And as I said, I'm not really looking for a long opportunity here on this market unless we can break above this daily level of structure and close above it. That's when I may look for a pullback into that zone and a push back up into this higher resistance level on the daily chart. So currently not looking for long opportunities here on the euro dollar, because we are still actually at a previous level of resistance back here as well. So just kind of waiting to see what this market does, letting it react to the level of resistance it's at now before making any decisions. And if this market continues higher, let's say the market does something like this, then I'll be looking for my next resistance level at 1.142 in that zone. Reason being, because we have a level of resistance that's been touched at least 3 times. We have 1 touch, 2, 3, and 4 times the market has reacted and been pushed down from this level. So if the market does get back up to that 1.142 level, then I'll be looking for shorting opportunities in the market there. And for support, because we still could see this market push down from this level and then back up. And for support, we're looking at 1.112, that zone. And as I said, if this market does breaking close above our current resistance level on this daily chart, like so, then I'll be looking for a pullback into our blue resistance level at 1.1227 for my next long trading opportunity on the euro dollar pair. So that's our levels here on the euro dollar that I'll be paying attention to for trading opportunities. Let's go ahead and move on to our next pair, which is going to be the Aussie dollar. And on the Aussie dollar, we've actually had a really nice trade on this pair in the EAP. And what I'm going to do is actually show you guys the email analysis that I was talking about earlier. The EAP training program members receive 3 to 5 times a week on this pair, and on a breakout trade we actually took in the EAP program. So first off, let's do some analysis on this pair. As you can see, we had our levels pointed out, and with these levels pointed out, after we broke above this level, we were waiting to see if the market could pull back down into our previous resistance that had then become support because the market broke above it. But instead, the market broke out into new highs, and what I'm going to do is actually show you guys how we took advantage of that in the EAP. So let's drop down to a lower time frame. Here we are on a 1 hour chart, and I'm going to go ahead and point this out to you guys before we even look at the email analysis. I'm sure a lot of you already see this, but we have this very big move here, followed by a period of consolidation. And for those of you who have been a part of the trading channel for a while now, you've heard me say this many times, but the market oftentimes moves when trending in these big moves up, followed by periods of consolidation, and then followed by another breakout to the upside. So all we did here is take advantage of that. And I'm going to show you guys the email analysis from this Aussie dollar breakout trade that we took in the EAP. Alright guys, so here we are on the EAP analysis from June the 7th, as you can see here, before the Aussie dollar breakout trade actually happened. So if you read along with me here on this analysis, you can see that I pointed out to traders that the Aussie dollar was in breakout condition. And the email says, hey traders, we're going to take a look at a couple of trading opportunities that are on my radar this evening. The first one is on the Aussie dollar. This pair is in what we call the breakout condition, which means that the Aussie dollar is in between higher time frame structure levels and has room to move to the upside. Now, as you can see, I pointed this out before this market broke out, so I wasn't able to give exact entry stops and targets like I normally do on the EAP analysis, but I was able to tell traders that I would be taking a position on a breakout on the lower time frame and pointed it out in the illustration above, with a stop loss below the swing low. So this is the EAP analysis that all EAP members received on the night of June 7th, and let's take a look at the chart of the Aussie dollar. Go down to the hourly time frame, which is what this trade was on, and let's put a vertical line on June the 7th, which is right in there. So what we were actually looking at, guys, is this move up and this little period of consolidation here. So as you can see, we actually got our breakout. If I put a long position tool where the breakout happened, it's right in there. Stop loss was 1 ATR below our previous swing low right in here, which ended up being about 12 pips at the time. So 24 plus 12 is 36 pips on that stop loss. As you can see, market did push down, but did not even get close to stopping us out on this specific trade. And currently, the second part of our position is up a little over 80 pips. So a successful breakout trade here using the same analysis that I'm teaching here on YouTube, along with the strategy that I teach in the EAP program. But this just goes to show you how beneficial it can be to your trading to just understand how to read structure from these higher time frames like the daily chart. Not only can you take advantage of these trades by looking for trading opportunities at these levels, but once you understand the way structure works, you can also take advantage in between these levels with the correct bias. And when I say the correct bias, I mean knowing whether you need to be looking for a long or a short opportunity based on the higher time frame structure levels. And guys, for those of you who are interested in receiving email analysis like what you just saw, I'm actually going to leave a 25% off discount link in the description below the video and in the top right hand corner of your screen. But let's go ahead and zoom out here on the Aussie dollar, back to the daily chart, and check out the levels of structure we're paying attention to for our next trading opportunities. I already have these levels pointed out, so let's go ahead and go through them. For support, if this market does close above our blue line here, then we'll be looking for support and looking for a pullback into the 0.7588 area, something like that, before looking for another long opportunity here on this pair. Or we'll be looking for a similar situation to what we just discussed with a long bias in this market until we get to the next resistance level at 0.771, that area. If we break above that level, then our next level of resistance we'll be looking at is the 0.780 area. The reason for these two levels, of course, our first level down here has been touched multiple times. This is an area of structure that's been touched 4 times and pushed down from, plus a couple of times over here as well. So that's going to be a very major level of resistance out here on the daily chart that we'll be paying attention to for shorting opportunities here on the Aussie dollar. And the next level up is just single level, but it is the highest level we have looking left, which is why it's going to be our next major level of structure if the market does pass this first level of resistance. Now we could also see this market continue to push down and break through that support level, and in that case we'll be looking for our next level of support down at 0.7502. So that's what we're looking at here on the Aussie dollar. We'll go ahead and move on to our next pair on the dollar yen. Alright guys, so here we are on the dollar yen, but I've decided to go ahead and stop this video here and label this Structure-Based Trading Episode 6 Part 1. The reason for that is because I know a lot of you probably have things to do, and it's very, very difficult to sit in front of a computer and watch a video that goes over 20 or 30 minutes. So I've been trying recently to keep these videos between 10 and 15 minutes. And this way, if you decide you'd like to see the analysis on the dollar yen, pound dollar, and dollar Swiss, you can just check out Part 2 to Structure-Based Trading Episode 6, which will be linked in the description below and also in the top right hand corner of your screen. In that video, I'll go over my key levels of structure on each of those pairs that I'm paying attention to for future trading opportunities, along with a couple of trades that we've made on the dollar yen based on this same structure-based analysis. So if you're interested in that, then make sure to check out that video. As I said, when I publish it, I will put a link in the description below the video along with on the card in the top right hand corner of your screen. I hope you all got some value out of this video. I hope it was educational for you, and if it was, then please do me a favor and click that like button for me. If you'd like to be alerted when I come out with the second part of this video along with other free educational material I come out with here on YouTube, then make sure you're subscribed to the trading channel. For those of you interested in checking out and learning a little more about the EAP program, I'm going to leave that discounted link in the top right hand corner of your screen and in the description below this video. Click either of those to learn a little more about that program. I wish you all the best of luck on your future trades, and I'll talk to you soon.
Like me, it drifts away. I would watch you stare. I would watch you stare.